It's part of the heatsink on that Sony, you know, machine.
The keyboard is?
Yeah. All metal is basically part of heatsink.
Oh wow.
They are getting very cold. Listen, wait. I'm gonna take it.
I don't know what the video card looks like. Where does the heatsink need to be covered?
That's why I'm taking to show you. Okay, here is video card.
Yeah.
This surface has to be attached to the heatsink. Take the heat from this surface. Take the heat from those memory chip, video memory. Take the heat from those video memory.
What are these pads?
That's the basically make an interface between the surface of the video memory.
This whole thing is a video card, this whole square right here.
But this surface has to be attached to the heatsink.
This part is...
Heat is generating basically can be taken away from this chip only on that surface.
Okay.
Only on that surface. So, metal of the heatsink has to cover this surface, this surface, this surface, this surface, those three. This is power IC.
Okay.
So that video chip, video graphic chip, graphic chip, and power IC. So
I got one question. The part that came in the box is this whole thing right here?
No, part which came on the box is that card, whole card.
This whole card was in that box that you installed? Okay,
yeah.
I got it.
So basically, you got video card.
Great, look at that.
No. Heatsink. This heatsink does not provide good connection with the. You see, even video chip is shifted. Video chip should be on the middle. Heat from this chip and those chip has to be taken. So metal has to be covering that part, except that transformer because it's not needed.
I see.
So I can put patch here, I can put patch here, put patch here, and put patch here, and that has to be covered with the metal. So as you see, here's some depression, does not go. Here is smooth, smooth, smooth. Here's some depression.
Depression?
I mean, like this. This is depression from the surface.
Like a sinked in.
Receding of the surface, deeper. So when you put the metal, right, this does not obstruct and those two does not obstruct. Those three parts does not obstruct because the rest is lower than those three parts. So you have to cut it little bit or grind it inside, and the rest is smooth surface. So surface like that.
Got it.
You know. Now you put the grease, you put the thermal compound, or you put the thermal patch, which is basically kind of good conductive some plastic compound,
What's your name?
rubbery plastic compound,
How did you get here?
good conductive, basically rubbery,
Exhausted.
rubbery patch, but well conducting heat.
Compound with this patch.
No, compound is like those silicon titanium base.
And then put the
outside.
patch on top of it?
No. You putting patch or that compound.
One or the other.
Yeah.
What would
So
you do? Take out the patch?
When you putting patch or compound on this,
You just leaving the patch back on.
metal has to attach this, attach this, attach this, this, and this.
You just
But here is higher. This is higher, this is higher, and those are higher, right?
yes.
So you have to make it heat sink. Go like that.
There's
You
the
know.
perimeter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But has to cover whole surface. So if you grinding a little bit room for that transformer, or that capacitors, or that transformer.
Hey, so
Oh.
you're picking to put the patch, not the silicone,
So
right?
you see, surface go like that. But this is obstacle, right?
So you're picking to leave the patch, not the silicone, right? You're just gonna use the patch, right?
Usually I use the patch on the memory chip, and on video I use usually compound. You
Show
can
me
use
where the IC chips are and what they're for.
IC chip power IC chip,
It's for power?
and this. Basically,
4. There's 4.
yeah,
Okay.
those control flow of the power on this board.
Okay. Anything else?
Condition and control the
Yeah.
power. So I have to make the heat sink, which gonna roughly cover surface of the video card, with provision that I could put the thermal patch or compound
Got it.
on top of this, and it will be very close and well connecting to the metal.
Sure.
So you see, this is upstacking. You see how low is it? So I have to cut it the right way. If I put it too much patch, heat is not taken well through those. Has to be, you know, very thin, because this is not so well conductive like metal.
What is that made out of?
This is
What is this made?
casting, light alloy casting.
Okay. Iron,
No. This is magnesium. Magnesium probably.
magnesium. Yeah.
Magnesium. Magnesium alloy is, with some aluminium, something like that.
Okay. Is it magnetic? It's
No.
There's no magnet. There's no.
But you see, this is copper pipe, so it's epoxy to that, but epoxy which is conductive well heat.
Yeah.
So I have to remove that pipe. I could damage that heat sink and then take it away. When I cut it new one, right? I have to make it this provision, make provision for those depression.
Is this still copper? This is black. This is black.
No, this is copper painted.
This is painted black.
Yeah, you see, this is copper, but copper attached to the magnesium aluminium.
What
alloy.
is this black right here?
That's a painted only.
Oh,
That's paint.
what's the paint for?
Yeah.
Whatever. Looks.
Somebody painted.com.
Yeah.
I don't know why they painted. You see, they painted one, they didn't paint it another.
Copper conducts heat well. Transfers
Yeah,
heat.
any metal conducts well, but one of the best and cheapest is, you know, copper,
Yeah.
aluminium.
Here's the fan. This is the what part right here?
This is heatsink for CPU,
CPU.
heatsink for video card,
Yeah.
and a liquid conducting tube filler with liquid,
Got it.
which basically liquid is convecting into that radiator, that blades, and blades take it more heat from those tube, because, you know, larger surface, like a car radiator.
Right.
So those tubes are attached on the top of this radiator, you see, but solder, because this is copper, and fan is blowing through those fins and taking heat from the tube, but
Okay.
efficiently heat is transferred from this through the liquid inside tube. It's through convection. You know, he is getting hot, cooled, so it's drawing hot. Again, it's more efficient transfer
This
of the
is
heat.
just this is part of the graphics.
And this is old. That's why it's different. You know, you don't need that part.
No, it's up. It's
Oh,
up.
But you see, this should be on the chip.
it's not fully covering this. It's not fully covering that. You needed to fully cover that. You need to
Does not,
fully cover
does
the
not
parts.
cover here, but
Here.
cover transformer, which I don't need it. Cover transformer, cover this, and cover this. I don't need that. But does not cover those IC chip. And it's too high. You see, if I put it this, look. If I put it this, right?
This is not hitting it. It has to hit it. It has to hit that, right?
It
Look.
was supposed to be up at 2 p.m.
But you
It's
see,
past 2 p.m.
you see when I put it like that. You see?
Yeah. Is that correct?
So
it's supposed to.
those patch has to be thin enough.
Yeah.
This, and this
It has
make
to-
it too high.
It has to
So
hit the part.
So it has to be very close, you know, half millimeter.
Does it hit? No?
Touch it.
Yeah. Touch it, yeah.
If you use compound, has to touch it.
Okay.
Has to be pressed.
Everything
basically.
has to touch?
Basically, compound and patch is
But
basically
does everything have to touch?
surface. Those, this, and this has to touch. Rest no.
Wait, this?
Memory, IC, power, IC
four
power,
IC
IC
chips.
power, and video.
And
Has
the
to
top,
touch.
just the top.
Yeah, top.
Okay, got it.
Has
Okay.
to touch it. This, no. So I had to make. I would have to make the sink, which is basically cover surface,
Okay. Okay.
and it's
alright.
the pressing for those three pieces,
Now let's put it back together.
or cut it. So you understand what I'm saying right now?
About 30%. I understand a lot of it is very
you want
advanced.
to take the heat from this is millions of transistors, hundreds of
Going on
millions,
12 minutes.
hundreds of millions of transistors. You want to take the heat.
Wow.
This is
Hundreds of millions?
oh yeah, processor got like 700-800 million of transistors.
That's
New processor.
very small, right?
Yeah, very small, but generate lots of heat. And this is not metal. This is basically glass, silica.
Yeah.
So you have to take it from the glass as much as you can take the heat. Another way you're gonna damage the junction. Junction 90 Celsius, no, 110 Celsius and it's done. It's damaged. So inside the small junction of the transistor cannot go over certain temperature because you're gonna damage. So you have to take the heat, keep it below that 80 or 90 Celsius, right? And you could take the heat only from that surface. The rest is plastic, does not conduct, and all transistors are basically in this part. The rest is only connection. So all those transistors are in this.
Okay.
So you have to take it from that surface, the same memory chip, the same millions of transistors. You have to take it from that surface as much as you can heat. You don't take it, temperature go over 100, junction damage.
Okay, so by the way,
So basically this has to squeeze it as close as it can.
do I need to do anything to the fan? I just want to repeat.
Fan should be okay.
Leave the fan the stock, the way it is, the way it was manufactured. This is this is a Nvidia GeForce 9650 GT.
Fan I would leave it because fan, but the motherboard, that controller can compensate for that. Speed of the fan.
Is there anything else you need to do to make this work so it doesn't fry the graphics card or fry the motherboard?
No, only good heatsink
Yeah.
and good connection of that heatsink to that tube,
Okay.
to that pipe. That's all what you have to do. So probably easiest is to cut it like that, you know,
Yeah.
that surface, right?
Yeah.
That, so is this and this is excluded. That would be easier, flat surface with those fins on the top.
Yeah.
Drill the holes, grind it that passage, and epoxy that tube.
Okay.
That's basically what
Yes.
has to be done.
Put it-
You understand what I'm saying? No?
I understand
So
logic. I understand it makes sense. Connect the dots.